Right, so I recently sold my M6, my X6M, my M2, my F80 M3, and pretty much I thought, damn, I need to get a car, man. So yeah, I've done a deal with someone on this thing here, and this is going to be my, well, we'll see, it might end up getting sold, who knows, but for now it's going to be my new car. So let me introduce you lot to my new, I won't tell you what it is now, let's just switch to some cinematics, yeah? Let's go. A BMW M5 competition. Now a lot of people can be like, oh,
bloody BMW, bored of seeing BMWs on Calvin's channel.
Shut up, you bumper class, man. Everyone's just moaning about stuff. Look at that car. I don't care if it had a BMW badge, an Audi badge, a Mercedes badge, whatever, a bloody Skoda or a Lada badge. That car is absolutely sick. Now after I sold everything, I thought, I want to get a new car. I was quite set on one of them Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglios. I actually found one. And I mentioned on my Insta story that it was a car that I tried buying about a year ago. When I rang the guy, he was like, oh, I don't know if I want to sell it. I was like, mate, you got it advertised. A year later, as in like a few weeks ago, he re-advertised the car, so I've been chasing him to buy it. And he's like, oh, I'll let you know. I was like, mate, you got the car advertised. So then I got thinking, I thought, rear-wheel drive, winter time, like at the minute, look at that ground, yeah? That ground is dry, right? Trust me, here in England, those that are here in England will know that over the next 6 months, that's going to be a rare sight, a dry ground. So you need four-wheel drive. So I kind of just knocked the Alfa idea on the head. I do actually want one. It'd be cool to get one at some point. That might happen at a later date. But like I say, I'll just chill, wait and see what cars I get offered. Going out of my way to buy a car is just not what I do. I don't need to. I get offered so many bloody cars that I just knew that something good would come my way. And then I got offered this. I've done a deal where I gave the X6M plus cash on top. For those that correctly guessed which car it was on the Instagram post a few weeks ago, you will get gifted with some gold stars next to your comment. But yeah, I've been daily driving it for the last 5 days, and it's a bloody amazing car. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll flip the camera around, do the usual thing, we'll go for a little wander around it, yeah? Actually, before we go for a little wander around it, I was going to go through the spec on HPI. So I've got the HPI up on here, and if I zoom in, it's a bit difficult doing this with one hand on the camera. So I think the competition pack cars come quite well spec'd anyway. So I noticed it's got the 360 cameras, it's got Harman Kardon. I'm pretty sure that's not standard, but it might be. It's not on the spec sheet anyway. It's got an Alcantara. Mic just fell off my camera. It's got an Alcantara headlining, ceramic finish for controls, 420 quid, sun protection glass, 390 quid, through loading system in the rear of the car, I suppose some people would want that, £335, seat heat in front and rear, £325, BMW display key. I've just been using the normal key because the display key is quite a big clunky thing, a bit like this camera in my left hand that's wearing my shoulders down. Steering wheel heating, that's a nice touch, isn't it? 185 quid. And then the three options were aluminium carbon structure, I think that's the bit on the dash, and full merino silverstone leather with the black inserts, and then the paint choice colour was marina bay blue metallic, which, do you know what? I absolutely love that colour. So let's now go for a little wander around it. Very big car. That's one thing I would say about these. I don't know if any of you have ever seen one of these in front of you, but it is a huge car. It would pass as a 7 Series in my opinion. Cars are just, we say it all the time, they get bigger and bigger over the years, and yeah, it's a huge thing. Definitely does affect the drivability, I would say, but we'll talk about that again when we go for driving it. But yeah, I love that colour, absolutely love it. Obviously the competition back cars have got the black touches, like the black grills, side grills and mirrors and so on. We've also got a carbon fibre roof. Love a carbon fibre roof. I do love a sunroof, but I think I'd choose a carbon roof over a sunroof personally. The previous owner put these big fat tyres on the rear. He said to improve visuals and to improve drivability. I personally think they they look a bit chunky, but then the original tyres on the front, I think they look a bit small. So yeah, visually I think probably look a bit wrong. Let me know your thoughts out in the comments below. And secondly, the drivability, I would say it probably affects it in a negative way, but we'll talk about that in the first drive video. So round the back, quad exhaust, usual M car stuff, the black competition badge above the rear light there. Nice. And then if we hop on the inside, big fat front arches, but not rear. I don't think they've been widened at the rear. Yeah, it's another little criticism, but ignore that. The interior of this car is a wonderful place to be. It is so nice. Look at that dash. You can't even see it because this camera just for some reason doesn't pick up LCD display. Oh, there you go. We've got it. Digital display. It's done 13,000 miles. I didn't mention that it's a 2019 car, so it's about 18 months old now. February 2019 was when it was registered. And yeah, 13,000 miles. Been serviced twice by BMW. It's a proper nice thing. And look at them seats. Look at them seats, man. 8-speed ZF gearbox. Gearbox is bloody unbelievable. There's a little button there for the heated steering wheel. I've not even used that yet. I suppose that will get some use at some point. It's a stock car, so under the bonnet we've got the same engine. Again, like, this is a conversation worth having. Same engine as my M6, so this is obviously the new era of car. It's the 4.4 V8 bi-turbo that was in my M6, but obviously the main difference between this and the M6 is the fact that this is four-wheel drive. There's 621 brake horsepower. Trust me, this thing is bloody quick, man. It is such a quick car. So I think from my point of view, this is everything that my M6 wasn't. It's a bigger car, so it's a bit more daily usable. It's got 4 doors. It's a bit more modern. The cockpit, I love the interior of my M6. Don't get me wrong, absolutely loved it. But this just, yeah, it's definitely a league above. So on that note, let's jump in the nice cozy interior. Look at them seats. Looks so good. It's got the M coloured stitching on the seat belts in the front and the rear, which the F80 M3s don't have them on the rear, by the way. Bit annoying that was. But yeah, my plans for the car, I suppose that's what you want to know. I'll be honest, I don't know what the plans for the car are. Like, it might just end up going straight up. I don't know. Everything's for sale, yeah. There's that little saying that I say all the time. There's always this dilemma, and I want to make this clear, like, through my videos, that as a car trader, like, my motive is always about buying cars, flipping them and turning a profit. My motive for buying this car, and I said this in the GTR video, was to earn money, yeah? My work, my main priority in life is my car business, yeah? YouTube comes second to this, and I buy it, I could just flip it and sell it and make a little profit, or I could hang on to it, tune it, make some videos on it, which is cool. Like, I love doing all of that, but that ultimately costs me more money if I do that. But at the same time, me as a car trader, the whole reason that I'm in the car trade is because I love cars. Like, there's no doubt about it. Me having my own car and something that I enjoy daily driving and something that's got a bit of performance is a priority as well. So and I really like this car. Like, it is probably, like, we've had some more expensive cars before, but as far as ticking boxes concerned, there isn't much that does what this car does. It's high performance, it's high quality, it's extremely luxurious inside. Like, when you'll see when we drive it, but it's such a nice thing. So yeah, for the money, could it be replaced with anything better? I don't think so. You could spend more money and get something better, possibly like an RS6. That's an amazing car, like the new hybrid one, but they're like over £90,000. This is worth about £65,000. I could sell it and buy 10 6.5 grand cars as bits of stock. That is the constant dilemma that you have as a car trader. Other car traders out there will know, like, what is the point in having money tied up in your car that you daily drive when you can spend that money on stock and earn money out of it? So I don't know. I do really like this car though. I don't have my own daily driver at the minute, and this is just fell into my life at perfect time. So let me know if you think I should keep it and tune it, sell it and get something else. We'll leave this video for this. Obviously hit subscribe if you haven't done that already for the first drive of this car. I'm going to do that in the next video. So if this video is on a Sunday, that video will go up on Wednesday. If this video is on a Wednesday, that video will go up on Sunday at 6 o'clock, alright? So yeah, hit subscribe if you're new, hit like as well, do me a favour, hit that like button, and give me a follow on Instagram at Calvin's Car Diary, and I'll see you in my next video, alright? Bye. In the next episode of Diary of a Car Trader, well, obviously you know what's coming next. It's the first drive of the M5, but there's a plot twist.